beautiful people of the world of the internet. I am back once again with a brand new video, a freestyle video, not in the car this time like we did the previous week, back in the bedroom simply because it is a little bit cold this day and age. I don't want the heater blasting in my face because it's starting to get cold here in SoCal, but we're doing the best that we can. But if you were brand new here and have never heard of us or seen my face before, I am Jordan over here at Driftly, giving you the best and latest tips in the world of PPC and stuff like that. So whether you were diving into Google Ads, Meta Ads, LinkedIn, TikTok, Bing, all that good stuff, I'm gonna break down over some of the accounts we have over here at Driftly, things that are working, things that aren't working, and really just helping you to improve your performance, but also giving you an idea of what's happening in this world today to help you and your business grow or scale with some of the stuff and using PPC as a channel for that. So topic of today's video, not a lot of people are talking about this, but it is obviously, it happened a couple of months ago, and it is the migration from Universal Analytics all the way to GA4. You know, we're a couple months in now since this change has happened. Obviously, Universal was officially sunsetted in July of 2023, and GA4 had, obviously was launched before then, but it has been the main analytics tool that Google has been utilizing. Now, I know some of you are watching, I'm like, wait, what do you mean? I still have Universal Analytics, I'm still getting data in. Yes, you're perfectly correct. Some people are lucky and are still having data pulling through Universal Analytics, but that is not necessarily a good thing that you should be holding your hat high on, because some of the capabilities are actually lost and sort of removed because of the migration over to GA4. Let's go ahead and think about Universal Analytics and how it was leveraged within Google Ads and things that are missing in today's day and age. So one of the main ways that people connected Universal and Google Ads was actually audiences. Audiences are obviously a huge thing, and especially when you're taking it from Universal Analytics, moving it over to Google Ads, you just have a little bit more data in comparison to Google Ads. In Google Ads, you're only going to have people that are obviously clicking on your ads or viewing your ad and stuff like that, but you're not really have any data beyond that. By bridging that gap utilizing Universal Analytics, you can actually have a little more people in your pool because you're looking at traffic from your entire websites rather than just the traffic that is coming in from your Google Ads campaigns. The reason why this is huge is that you can imagine, for example, an e-commerce brand that wants to target people that add to cart and eventually leave, or initiate checkout and eventually leave. These are audiences that you can create within Universal Analytics, leverage those within Google Ads. The reason why this is such an important thing is because a lot of people honestly waited till the very last minute and moved over from Universal to GA4. And this group of audiences is really in a tough spot because now some of those audiences actually can't even be used anymore. Although you were still getting information being sent within Universal Analytics, you actually are losing capabilities within the actual Google Ads ad account that is actually holding your performance back. There's a couple of audiences. If you take a look in your ad account, it actually says that this Universal Analytics audience is actually not eligible anymore. Let me say that again. Your Universal Analytics audiences are no longer eligible within Google Ads. That is massive because you can imagine if you have marketing campaigns that you built within Google Ads utilizing the Universal Analytics audiences, these campaign types will no longer work because your audiences are just removed. They're not there anymore. Google as a company released this thing which initially it looked really cool. They're like, okay, you are not on GA4 yet. We recognize you're still on Universal. Click this button will help you easily set up and migrate things over from UA to GA4. No problem, we'll do it for you. And this looks amazing. Honestly, it's really cool. But in the back end, what you don't realize is that all this is doing is just giving you the bare bones of what you would think you would need. So for example, page views, bounce rates, all this stuff, simple stuff. Yes, all that information is still there. What's actually missing though are those audiences that you initially created aren't moving over. The initial events and stuff like that you created in Universal, is it moving over? In essence, anytime you would create a brand new campaign type or sort of scaling your existing campaigns that utilizes the Universal audiences, they're not going to work anymore. So it is very important that when you're setting up GA4 for your website and moving things over, that not only has everything been set up from a, session duration standpoint, users, all this stuff there, you have to recreate your audiences, you have to recreate your events, you have to recreate your conversions if you have this in there as well. You have to recreate all these things together so that the correct information can send over from GA4 to Google Ads. That is extremely important. So huge things there. Even from like a customer match perspective, I've seen customers or clients that have used the, universal converters, obviously the purchasers or stuff like that from Universal, sending that over as information as customer match within Google Ads and having that being a sort of an audience that's been crushing it for them and using those findings for Google to help them obviously find similar people to that. With all that information being gone and sunsetted, you can imagine how catastrophic this thing is. So again, double check that your events are still in there, double check your audiences are still in there, and do everything you can to make sure that GA4 is sending the right info to Google Ads so your campaigns not only can stay same, but so that they don't go below where they used to be before. Again, make sure GA4 is doing the best that it can by giving it everything that it needs by having the initial foundational parts set up. Super important. Other than that, hopefully this information was super informative. Again, make sure GA4 is set up correctly. But if you need help double checking to see if the audiences that you had set up from Universal are passing correctly over to GA4, hit us up. We'll definitely give you that free action plan breaking down GA4 and if things are set up correctly. And if they're not, no worries, we'll work with you together to help you so that you can have the proper reporting, the proper audiences, and really helping to use GA4 as a tool to improve your audiences and conversions and all that stuff to make sure you're tracking revenue correctly from a paid perspective. Other than that, we'll talk to you soon. Hopefully this freestyle video was fun. And if you have any other ideas, go ahead and shoot us an email and we'll go and add those to the ideas pipeline. But other than that, take care, talk to you soon, and bye.